Evening or good night. I'm not sure when you all are going to watch this broadcast, but thanks for joining me. My name is MacFeely, and like I said in the description, I apologize for the tease last night. I was doing part 2 of the pyramid. Um, I did end up playing some Battlefield 1 with that guy, and DICE really needs to work on their server balancing because we got put on to the worst team both times or on both maps, and it's just, you know, what can you do when they won't balance out the teams at all? It's just impossible. It was not fun. So anyway, here we are back again. As you can see, my guy is sitting there making some frames, and I was just about to take a sip of coffee. And let me show you what I did accomplish last night. As you can see, I've got some hay bales here because I broke my leg at one point. Let me explain this right fast. When I was doing my calculations, I neglected to go ahead and carry out the rest of the pyramid and discovered that I was actually going to be one row short all the way around up there at the top because and I'll show you once we get up there, you'll see why. The slants need supports, or the ramps, I should say. And as you can see there, I got a few lights going on, and I had to make sure that I numbered the floors. Get that ramp out of the way. That box. Number the floors so I could keep track as I was going. Because what I was looking for is 18 floors. Oh, I neglected to label that one. Oh boy. I might be building some more. This is floor 4. Which means this is 5. And I just hope the next one is 6. Yes. Okay, good. 6. 7. Come on. 8. 9. And I put a supply box in there with some more wood. Because I'm going to need more wood, obviously. Need a lot of wood. Let's see, floor 10. Floor 11. Floor 12. Then we have the utility level. And then we have floor 14. And then we have floor 15. Oh. And 16. And then 17. And then 18. Is right here. Okay, so as you can see, I have the pyramid piece up there. And actually, the concrete pyramid is much better, and I have a treat in store later. But anyway, so I started building this up, and I was like, oh, crapola. I'm going to need to extend this radius just out one more row of frames. So I went back downstairs. Now, I put those hay bales on the south side here. So now I'm just going to jump Assassin's Creed style right under the hay bales. That'll take me all the way back down. Okay. And I always like to do up a corner. And so what I'm doing here is, this is the exterior wall of the first floor there. So if we come back down inside, down here to the first floor, floor 1, this is that interior space that I made in the first. Actually, I don't know if I streamed that. I can't remember. I can't recall. Been a busy week. All right, so back here on 2. Go ahead and pick that up. So go ahead and set another level. So what I'm going to do is build up this exterior wall, and then hop over, start building up that extra layer all the way up. And I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way up. I'm not going to worry about upgrading it, because we can always upgrade it, because I should be able to reach it with the nail gun as we're taking this wall up as we go. Because essentially this is going to set our next level, or this is going to be our level 17, essentially, because the ramp walls will then encroach into the space. And as we go down, I don't know, I've been thinking about different... Zombie? Is that a zombie? Or a pig? I don't know. Anyway, I've been thinking about various building construction methods for interior spaces and stuff like that. I mean, obviously we're going to have vertical supports all over the place. Alright. Now you can lay down a lot of blocks, and you don't have to worry about falling off your wall now. It's like wall building 101. Put a frame there. Shoot. Just be upgrading this as I go. You can always drop a frame and instant stare. Oh. Yeah, I know it's nighttime. You don't need to give me scary music. Oh, and there. See, that's what happens when you forget to see where you're at, dummy. D-U-M-M-I-E. Don't. Do I have that one? Yes. Let's get finished. Alright. Oh, come on. Come in here and I'm going to grab me a splint. Floor 2. Going up. Mindful of where we're at. This can be like watching paint dry. Just building up. And let's see, I need to start over in here now. So, what I think I'll do, let's see, there we go. Just crouch and see that little extra angle for some reason. But then you can't, oh, there we go. But then you can't pick it up, that's fine. Plus, the advantage of doing that, I suppose, is going to give us just a little bit extra structural integrity as we're building off of a double layer wall. And yeah, so that's it's going to be quite the structure when it's all said and done. Those dang zombies, look at that, beating up on my base. I'm just looking at the scale of this thing. It's like I might be chipping out some rocks. And definitely be going into that little rise over there, because you can see where the base is. It's like you're going to be doing some digging too once you start expanding it out. It's alright. Egyptians. Well, Okay, we'll just wait to do that. Come back over here and fill in this. Get those standing up. Figured as I may as well upgrade those while I have them. Alright, so we'll go ahead and set our next corner there. Come on down here and we'll bring this up. Set us another corner there. Come around and do this back side. There we go. Oh, hey now. Come on. There we go. Hold on. And so what I'm going to do is make, go ahead and expand the floor out. I have a feeling though, I may need to put in some intermediate supports, like in the middle. But we'll see once we get up there to the top, or actually up here to this next floor. I'm going to extend the floor out. Oh, ow. I'm going to extend the floor out and see if it will hold. And if it collapses, no big deal. I have plenty of wood. Can go chop down plenty of more. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this. That way. Upgrade that corner, and then upgrade the wall back, and then you have that frame back there as backstop. Okay, looks like we're already actually past the first floor here. No, I can't reach that. Oh, that's alright. What I'll do is I'll come over here to this part here, go and upgrade this. Avoid that frame right there. Come up here to the third floor. And actually it'd be easier just to do it like this. It should hold. It's only 4. Or 3 actually. Because essentially what happens is this outer wall gets capped off with a ramp. So, yeah, looks good to me. Do it this way, then you don't have to worry about falling off. Oh, back in there. Ah, hay bales, yes. Now, we'll go ahead and pick these up. We'll take them with us. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I placed it in the wrong spot. I'm like, what the heck? Did I do that whole line the wrong level? There we go. Oh no, got way more to do. Go and pick up all these frames. Ooh, athletics is now 98. And it's mostly from running around building. I've explored the map, but mostly on a mini bike. Okay, that side's done, that side's done, that side's done. Bam. Miss, swing and a miss. Okay, I'm going to go and fill in this section that I missed. Alright. And what are we on? Third floor. Yeah, 14 to go. Alright, let's see. Hey, you can see the part of the other pyramid and just a little bit of the Sphinx from here. I suppose what I'll do is I'll just extend up that wall if they build the floor for that level. Which means, well, we still need to go ahead and get that first, or that last row in there. Come on, get on there. There we go. Come on, get on there. Come on. Oop, darn it. Here, I'm going to do this. Probably be easier. Excuse me. Let's go like that. But hey, legs healed. Get a sip of coffee here. Whoa. Yeah. Oh no, I missed them. How many times have I almost fallen off now? Yeah. Okay. So now we can... do the ceiling or the floor. Both. Oh no, ran out of stack. Thank you. Right in my face. Fine. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Get those. And then we'll go on up to the next floor here. Floor 5. Oh, 4. I thought we were... Nope, not making headway, really. I bought a new game. So Need for Speed Payback. And I've been playing the Need for Speed franchise ever since the very first game came out on the PC years and years ago. And this one's actually fun. It reminds me a lot of Forza Horizon. Especially after you get out of the story kind of tutorial mission in the beginning. So maybe I'll live stream some of that later today. Oh no, I'm wet. Should have some wall building music from like This Old House or something, which is just like some guy with a guitar going boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna grab me another cup of coffee. Coffee maker's not very far away. Dog is just whacked out on his bed. Mr. Miles. Okay. Where's my door? There's the door. Yeah, I mustn't forget. Gotta build this inner wall up now. I guess I can reach that. I'll go ahead and that'll be handy dandy. Oh, oh. It's alright. The oddball squares here and there. Over upgraded. Okay, so I think what I can go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and build the floor out, and then I'll go up to the next level and I'll just build the wall up from there. And that'll eliminate the risk of falling to my death. I wouldn't die, but I would certainly break my leg. Got eaten by zombies the other day because I just finished up a Horde night, and sure enough, the day after Horde came right as I was setting up my broadcast for doing part 2. And then my buddy, that guy, got on and invited me to Battlefield 1, and I was just like, yeah, I just died. I was just like, I don't know. Once again, I apologize for teasing y'all last night. Alright, so this one here, there we go. Go like that. Okay. Now all I have to do here, I'll go ahead and upgrade bottom level. Now, I'm building a half-scale version of the overall size. The interior, obviously, is much, much different than the actual Great Pyramid. That one, it's amazing to read, you know, the stuff they found in there and how it was constructed, because they really didn't want people going in there. It was once dude was in there, they sealed it off with like enormous granite blocks. And so the only way they've been able to get in certain areas is to actually dig through the limestone blocks, the softer blocks. And you know, get to like the Green Gallery, to the Queen's Chamber and the King's Chamber. But yeah, it's just pretty crazy. So the interior of my pyramid is going to be much more open, a lot more rooms. I'm thinking I want to try and maybe on one side on one side have a big open space. Okay, well, I've proven I don't really need to build up that outer wall yet, but I am going to need it. We will need it. So, we may as well go ahead and... So, let's do it like this. Should have done that on the other corners. Because what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and lay this next course and upgrade it, and then we can bounce back downstairs and upgrade the rest of those. Nighttime, oh no. It's alright. We're pretty well protected, and all they're going to damage is wood. I don't care. I guess I just did the exact opposite. I came down and upgrade this before I laid down. Oh well. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, as long as it's done. I don't care. Why they do it now before I forget, you know? Okay. Let me put up signs. Door this way, door that way. Okay, go ahead and upgrade. Welcome, new viewer. Thank you for watching. I am on the 5th floor and just about to extend out this interior wall. That one extra space that I need. So far, we've got quite a few floors to go before we get to the top. Right now I'm still working on the core structure of the building. Actually show you. Let's just go ahead and get this frame wrapped around here. Go ahead and take you to the top. 4, 6, 7, whoa. 8, 9, oh, 9. 9's got a supply box in the floor there. 10, 11, 12. Utility level. 14, 15, 16, 17, and then the top of the pyramid. And as you can see, as I was placing the ramp, kind of making the top here, I was like, oh boy, I need to extend out this outer wall. So that's why I'm doing that there. I was gonna try and be sneaky. If I fall from this height, I could die. Oh boy. Ooh, hey now. Let's just do that. Because I am up rather high. I'm up rather high. There we go. So if we do this, I need some more ramps. 1 sec here. Come on. Let's put in the ramp. Let's go ahead and just make 1,000 of those. There we go. Alright. Well, here, I'll make this. Yeah, since I'm up here, I may as well go ahead and extend that out. I'll be okay. Give me a little bit more room to stand. Okay. So, come on. I love how it's not smart enough to go, oh, there's one right next to me that's facing this way. Let me go ahead and just make it face that way. So do like that. And then hop up here. And let's see, give me some. Oops. There we go. Okay. And a couple of those. Don't need those stairs anymore. So. Nope, nope, there's a corner right there. I don't know which way to face. Huh. There we go. So I'll get a ramp. And a corner. And then I'm eventually going to replace this with a concrete one because it looks better. But yeah, so there's the top and a corner-ish. I'm going to see if I can do that. So I could technically close it in. The only thing is that I don't have a landing pad down at the bottom. So I'll have to be creative on upgrading everything as I go. And then placing that last... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no. Placing that last piece on the inside. There we go. Those outside corners are always the trickiest. And where did I start it over here? Here, so let me pick up that ramp there. That way I can place that. At least. There we go. Okay, let's see. I should be able to reach that. Upgrade that one. Oops, upgrade that. And that. And that. Go and place those. That's so irritating. Come on. There we go. Upgrade. Outside corner. Outside corner. Rotate it 1,000 times until you get it the way you want. There we go. This one over here is already done. So get that. That. And that. Okay, so we should be okay. Just to save, I guess I'm not going to be standing there. I was going to say just to be able to walk up here, I guess. really not going to be able to go far because it is just the top floor. Really should just close it in all the way, but I'm not going to do that. Go ahead and put. Next Horde Night's at 3:08, so I think y'all have a treat. I'll probably have a Horde Night during the broadcast. We'll probably have to take Mr. K9 OUT before then. So, oh, what am I doing here? Okay, so what I'm going to do, so I have a little bit of, well, so I don't necessarily think we need a support there because it's supported on two sides. So I'm just going to do a corner right there. If I did... I've never really messed with them, but I guess technically it gives it support. And that's the wooden pole. Takes up less space. Let's see, what if we did like that? And then did that. That way it doesn't look quite so clunky. And then we should have, what, 1, 2, 3. So that's not a big deal. Upgrade that. Let's see, we need a corner there. Facing the right way. Alright, there we go. Maybe that's the ticket right there. Because that definitely looks way less clunky. Okay. Oh, not facing the right way at all. Good thing it's a frame. We'll just pick her up. Okay. So now, here comes the tricky part. I guess not. I guess all we need is ramp, 3 ramps right there. Facing the proper way. Bugger. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that one. I'll put these 2 in. And upgrade. And there it is. So that's the top of the pyramid, capped in. And so now, let's see if we come here to 417. We've already proven down below that we don't necessarily need the outside wall for support of this floor. And wait, I do know, however, I need to go one more row out. So outside corners are always a bear. Give the stick just a bit, slightest nudge. There we go. And if you notice with your building materials, if you select on it, you can see here the max load of 40, and the mass of the frame is 5, so 40 divided by 5 is 8. So the most you can go out with a frame is 8. And so we're only half load there of 5 times 4 of 20. So we'll go ahead and ooh. There we go. Okay. Oh, look at that. Sweet. That's close enough there. Bam, bam. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. Okay. So, as you can see here, this overhang is essentially what this whole wall is about. So this now in turn will support, and this technically, this now becomes our quote-unquote outer wall of our central core. The inner wall here, instead of having, I guess, railings the entire way, this just makes it a safe stairway. And then this becomes our outer wall. Oops. Ooh, no running. So then this next course down, basically parallel to this one, is going to be a ramp. And that'll carry the outside of the pyramid. And we'll just keep expanding out and out and out. And I will eventually need to have to start expanding out that base. Okay, so now from here we're going to go out 4. And, you know, it should be okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to be safe, and we'll go ahead and make our base nice and sturdy. I'm not halfway through building something and it collapses on me. Chicken. Where were we, on 4? Nope, we were on 5. And actually, I want to see what this looks like now from the outside. The only problem with that is we don't have an entrance. There's literally no entrance into this pyramid yet, and I haven't decided what I want to do for an entrance. So I think what we'll do is go on down to 1. And we'll just have a temporary builder's entrance. And actually, I don't want zombies getting in. So I'm going to do this instead. This is a good entrance for a base if you wanted to, if you have a wall around your base, because zombies will be attracted to doorways. You go right for doors and windows. So I came up with a solution because when it comes to ladders, yes, zombies can climb ladders. However, if you destroy the bottom rung, they can't climb the ladder. So what I do is this. Okay, we're up here on 2. Go ahead and jump down. We're going to grab our ladders, and we're just going to skip putting it on the bottom rung, like that. So don't put the ladder section there, and then just jump to get up into your. Now it doesn't protect you from spider zombies, but it'll save you from the rest of them. And then from here we can go ahead and I'll create a secure wood door. Excuse me for the yawn. And we'll just slap that in there just so we don't walk out accidentally. Okay. So now I want to see what this thing looks like from the outside. What the hell? Alright. Starting to look like something. Almost looks like the Great Lighthouse. Still need to finish the rump on the Sphinx though. He's not quite done. I guess he is done, but he's not quite done. Oh yeah, that's going to be big. Oh yeah, for sure. So, I guess technically I could go ahead and extend it out and set the perimeter. I would just need to consult my plans right for a quick second. No, I don't necessarily want those there. But we can go ahead and grab these. zombies don't know that you can jump and then get on the ladder, which is good for us. Okay, so let me just make sure. I guess it doesn't really matter if I go past the base, but if my calculations are correct, I mean, it was 72 blocks up to the crown, to the topper. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 squares, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, and then it's the corner. So we know it's 72 to the corner, so our final square block is going to be actually 71 blocks. And then it'll be to the corner. So, my problem is that I got walls. So we're going to just be chopping and placing some. Alright, so this is our bottom floor. And that's actually right where I chopped out the first time. So, what we'll do is we'll go, well, I can always replace those stairs. I don't want to replace that box. So we'll go right out this wall here. And our center block counts as number 1. So our center is number 1, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what I'm going to do is every 10, I'm going to do a double stack. So there's 10. So there's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 59, 60, getting close. So 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and then 71. So that is going to be the, that should be the outside of the wall there. So the pyramid, oh my god, this thing is going to be enormous. Look at that. This is going to draw a straight line right up that way. And I bet you, I got enough for everything. I could probably just go ahead and build like a solid wall all the way up right now. Oh my goodness. What did I get myself into here? It'll be like part 15, finally done. Well, I guess, let me fix this, those dang zombies. It'll be interesting to see how close it's going to take us over to the other pyramid and the Sphinx. If I'm out this far, obviously, if I'm not too close. I don't think so, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and extend this out, essentially to our floor level. Okay. Oh, well, still got a little ways to go here with this. Alright, so that's that direction there. So I'm going to go ahead and seal that back up. And then on this side, we'll come out, do the same thing. Should be able to destroy, although I won't be able to jump up on the chest. There we go. Alright, so the center one is 1. That's 2. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, and then 10. So there's 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and then 71. Okay. Go ahead and do the same thing here. Raise it up. Hey, I'll take 10 money. Oh, alright, I guess I'll give you a drink. Jeez. Ah, more frames. Alright, that's as high up as I want that to go. Okay. So, my goodness. That's going to be a lot of building. It's already a lot of building. What am I saying? Okay, so I guess it kind of. Well, let's see if I don't know if I'm centered there or not. I don't think I am. Oh, I guess I'll come around this way. If I am, I'll just offset that other door. Nope, it's offset. Sweet. Alright, so we know that's numero uno. So 2, 3, 4, 10. See, that's 10. So that's 11. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71. Okay. Woo-wee. Alright, yeah, we are going to be close right here. It's going to be within the same area. Welcome new viewer. Thank you. Right now I am just setting the perimeter of the pyramid, kinda. Right now up here at in this area, I'm going to be doing a lot of digging because down here is the ground floor of the pyramid. And so that's all going to be support, and all this area in here I'm going to have to dig. So what I'm going to do is, since we know that the central point is based off of our center, we just need to come about the same 71. Come on. So I'm going to set this perimeter here, and this will be my excavation area. In bushes. And really hope that's all I have on me is that axe. I don't have any guns or anything with them. Should go ahead and set that there so those frames don't collapse. Oops. Come on now. Really? How did that turn into dirt? Whatever. Still got a ways to go. So these frames I'll actually be picking up because like I said, this is going to denote this outer excavation area for the pyramid. Before I go too far with it, I'll just come over here. And it looks like I might need to... I'm going to have to go grab my pickaxe because that big-ass rock is in the way. And once we come up... Yeah, we're up on this... We're already on the floor level here. So the excavation is going to be starting probably pretty close to here. See how far we can go. Probably just another 6 or 7. Yep. So the excavation will start here. Get out. Oh, looks like I just avoided that rock. Keep on chugging. Really? Ow. I hate cactus. Right there. Die, cactus. Okay, so we're getting close to the corner. Whoop. Okay. Yay, and there's the corner. That's going to be the far outside corner. Like I said, this is going to be a very large structure, and look at that. Look how close we are to the Sphinx in our... That's going to look so freaking sick. It's going to be a huge-ass freaking pyramid right there. But I got a lot of work to do. This whole area needs to be excavated out. More trash. Just in the middle of the wasteland, huh? Big pile of trash. Cactus. Die. The other advantage to destroying the cactus is, you know, you might have a few extra empty glass jars. Oh, did not mean to do that. Recipes. Because it takes 4 yucca in a glass jar. And I just screwed up. I could have made me some little extra yucca juice there, so... There we go. I can go ahead and make me 4 jars. There we go. Replenish your supply while in the field. Saves you on your stores back home. Okay, so we established that corner, and it looks like once again on this side we're going to be excavating big time. I do have a shovel on me. And a hoe. Always gotta have a hoe with you. Take those frames. And that wood. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and establish the back line. Go ahead and pick these up. We don't need them now. And since we do have the alternate entrance inside there, I'll go ahead and repair and fix that. Sip of coffee. Uh-oh. Just barely lukewarm. No! Seal back up, and I sealed up that side. Okay, go back downstairs. Now it's on the back side of the stairs here. So, let me see. So what is that? It's 1, 2, 3, before over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so there's the stairs. So we don't necessarily need to break it all down. Let's count our center support. That's our number 1. Stairs are number 2. That wall is number 3. So we'll go 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna have to pick up that stupid stone. There we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and 71. Okay, so there's the backside of the pyramid. Yeehaw. So, let's see. Oh boy. I need to grab my pickaxe. Give me that yucca. I think we'll make this stone fall. We'll dig around it. And, did I not grab that shovel? I thought I did. Dig around it and see if we can just make it fall. Instead of having to chip through it. I thought I left a pick in here. Well, I'll just have to do the best I can with Mr. Shovel. And we can go ahead and repair what we did here. There. That's all fixed. Just need to put stairs back on there. And didn't I fix that? Well, I guess on the other side I did, not this side. There we go. There we go, all fixed. Okay. The most effective way I've found of clearing out a big space is to establish a perimeter and then to undermine it, underdig it. Because then that whole space it'll collapse, and yeah, it'll create piles, but it's a lot easier to dig up the small piles that leaves behind than to dig out that entire space. And in the case of this rock, that's precisely what I'm trying to do. And just turn in and start digging. Uh-oh, zombie. Multiple zombies. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of zombies out here walking around. No, lady. Yeah, you're gonna get up for more? How about I just chop your head off? Hey, 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 stop trying to jump. This is really annoying. Keep back talking. Chopping zombies here. Get out of here. You say I'm trying to build something? Look at what you made me do. You made me destroy my own creation. Sons of dogs. Where do you think you're going there? Oh, I'm bleeding now. Great. You sound really angry. Level up! 133! Woohoo! God, that's so annoying when it's glitched like that. Okay, I think that's all of the zombies. Oh no, there's one down here. What are you doing, dude? This is my construction project, not yours. Really? Die, zombie scum. This is a lot faster than trying to chip that rock away. Well, I'll burn it. And just get one more level under. In a second, it should start falling. There it is. Ow. All gone for that little pillar right there. And there you go. You can either decide to dig that up or not. I just needed to get that big ass rock out of the way because our floor is going to be extended out right to it. And in fact, I'm going to go and chop down that tree. I want to go ahead and make some more hay bales. So make those out of plant fibers. Just go make as many as we can there. Okay. So this is the end here. So it looks like that rock there is going to have to go. And it looks like my puppy dog is going to need to take an outside break here in a minute. So tell you what, I'm going to head on back inside the pyramid. And I'm going to go into a pause menu and take about probably a 20-minute break. Take him out for a little walk and do his thing. And then I'll be back, probably work on the perimeter a little bit more there, and come on the inside. Work on the perimeter a little bit more, and continue the interior support spiral. Well, the spiral's done, but I guess the rest of the skinning that we got to do, and then take the rest of this wall all the way up, and essentially with like this space on each floor will just kind of be like a general space, and if somebody joins my game, I guess, oh yeah, you can move in on the 8th floor or whatever, and it's a pretty decent amount of space just for personal space, lots of storage. You could get a couple workbenches and all that kind of stuff in here. And then haven't quite decided, like I said, I think on one side I want to have it just be open. Of course it'll have to have vertical support, but I want to have like floors, individual floors. But we'll see. So, alright, I'll be back. I'm just wondering if I'm going to be... it should be safe. They've got a lot of... I'm just going to go ahead and go to the top. Go to the top, and then make sure my guy's fed and watered too. I need to get some vitamins and get my health back up to 250. Okay, at the very top, go ahead and do that. And then there's one other thing I wanted to do. I'm going to make some doors. I'm going to door off each level because as you're going up, it's kind of easy to just kind of walk right out into space. So I'll go ahead and make like 20 of them. Okay, so I will be back shortly. Okay, I am back. On the road again. Looks like I lost my viewers. I'm sorry about that. Sounds like we've had... I forgot to... It's alright, I don't think I want to play this anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast there. I can always edit out that last part.